Hi, my name is Jason Ruff, and I'm a big part of this collaborative effort by Port Lug to build life-size rose bushes for the Rose Festival.
Okay. Very cool. So let's dive into how this collaborative came together then, and who were the different people involved here.
It started with Eric Mattson, who wanted to host and do a big collaborative thing for the Lug. And so he had a bunch of people come over to his house and just sort of free build. And I honestly don't know who the first person was to say, why don't we do rose bushes for the Rose Festival? And from there, I'd say there were about 10 different people who worked on it and designed different things. And that's really part of why it worked out so well, is you had 10 different artists bring 10 different approaches to it. So, you know, Rick Vogt designed the interior sphere and the structure of the bush. Someone else, I think it was Christian, came up, and Rick together came up with the design of the rose. You know, someone else did the gravel. I decided that it needed weeds and tools, because to me perfection is in the imperfections. Mm-hmm. And anyone who's trying to grow roses in the Portland area knows about creeping morning glory.
Yeah, there you go. So talk a little bit more about the tools then you added in here in your design for those.
Well, they're pretty simple. I looked up, I just rose garden tools and just copied the first few things I had. And there was a hand spade, a weird looking rake fork that I hadn't seen before. And I guess it's for getting up under the roots and lifting it, that flat shape. A spritzer, which I really didn't get, but I guess in a show you spray them to keep them healthy for the competition. And the pruning shears, which I think everybody understands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you mentioned the structure of these. Is that all kind of one piece then? That whole structure kind of comes apart?
If you get the camera down in it, and I can pry some leaves away for you, you can see that it's just one of those Technic spheres they build, the soccer ball type pattern, but it's well hidden up in there.
Yeah, that's so a very strong kind of center there to attach the roses.
We can just lay the bushes down in big trays and move them to the next con. And we have to reassemble a few flowers, but the bush itself is actually really sturdy.
Okay. So is the whole thing built in like 3 sections for each rose bush, or how does that work?
The bushes just lift out, and I'm not going to take it all the way. And then to help with transport, these trays that the gravel is in lift out so that you can then pour the gravel into a bin. And then you're able to tip this on its side to fit it in a truck or a van, because this is 6 feet long, 6.5 feet. It won't fit in everybody's car.
Yeah. No, that's understandable. Yeah, well, that's very impressive, and it's cool to see what all the different members collaborating together could create here. And I know it's been very popular with the public, a lot of people coming over and checking it out. So I think it turned out great. Thanks for chatting with me about it.
Oh, thank you.